What up, y'all? It's your boy R to the A to the S. Yes, Rob. Here with Proceed with Cause the Ball. And today we are talking about the Spurs. The San Antonio Spurs. Spurs. Underground rap. Boring. Alright? And that's the attitude of most people towards underground rap. That's the attitude of most people towards the San Antonio Spurs. And they are viewed and they are linked together. The Spurs, talk about the Spurs. A lot of people, and at the time of this taping, the Spurs, this is 2012, the Spurs are up 1-0 on the Oklahoma City Thunder. I don't know what's going to happen. They might win the series, they might not. But whatever. A lot of people are scared of the San Antonio Spurs and them going to the finals. People believe that David Stern is scared. The casual fans are scared. A lot of people don't want to see a San Antonio Spurs NBA Finals. Why? Because the perception of the San Antonio Spurs is boring. Okay? You got Timothy Duncan. Nobody thinks that Timothy Duncan is exciting. People think of Timothy Duncan as Shaq called him, the big fundamental. Who wants to see him shoot bank shots off the glass? Who wants to see him do spin moves in a layup? Not a lot of casual fans. Now, are they right? In my opinion, no. Tim Duncan is one of the greatest players I have ever seen, period. I'm an NBA fan. I'm not a casual fan. I watch Spurs games, okay? He is good, fundamental basketball. This is what basketball is about. He can hit basic shots. He can defend, okay? This man knows how to play basketball. He's one of the greatest stars of our generation. But no one can deny that he doesn't have emotion. No one can deny that he doesn't have flair. No one can deny that he is not an exciting player. And that's what people want to see. Your casual fans, and even NBA fans. I'm not just saying casual fans, just basic NBA fans like more exciting players. That's why they like a LeBron James. That's why they like a D Wade. That's why they like a Westbrook, a D Rose. These people can slash. These people can drive. A CP3. And of course, Mr. Blake Griffin. Mr. Dunkaholic himself. You know what I'm saying? People love these players because they are exciting. And Tim Duncan is not that. In fact, not the whole, but a lot of players on the Spurs, even throughout the years, have not been exciting. David Robinson. Boring. Okay? Boring. What's another one? Right now, as my man Stephen A. say, Tiago Splitter. Okay? Mr. Tiago Splitter. Bruce Bowen. Okay? Slava Matadenko. Okay, I don't think he played for the Spurs. I just wanted to say it. The Stephen A. says it. I don't know. He don't play for the Spurs no more, do he? But anyway, I'm just going in on a little rant. But bottom line, and even the Coach Popovich, I mean, that dude does not bring excitement. He's basic basketball. But guess what? It's winning basketball. All right? I give it an equivalent. I'm gonna go into the rap next. But I equate his basketball when I went to a private school, and it was an all-black private school. And in the playoffs, they would play these all-white suburban schools. And you know who would win all the time? The all-white suburban schools. Now, the black schools, they would be better athletes. They can cut. They can do fancy dribbles. All these types of things. But you know what the basic fundamental that the white basketball team did? It won every time because they played fundamental basketball. Passing around, pass around 4 quarters until they hit the open man. And they would beat the more athletic team every time. Why? Because that's basketball. It's smart basketball. People might like it, but it's winning basketball. And the Spurs, again, I don't know at the time of this taping. They might win a championship title. We'll see. The 5th one. Now, let's flip that over to underground hip-hop. What is the perception there? Underground hip-hop, compared to the mainstream, is seen as boring. I mean, you have, lyrically, you have complex rhymes. You got rhymes that you got to decode, you got to decipher, you got to figure out. You got rhyme schemes, you got to count the multi-syllables and all internal rhyme schemes and all these types of things that are in underground hip-hop, this poetic hip-hop. Now, of course, you got wordplay and things of that sort, but it's very lyric-driven. It's very lyrical focused. And you know what? Your casual rap fan is not into that, just like your casual basketball fan is not into the Spurs. So it's never going to be popular. It's going to be perceived as boring. You have a certain parameter of what beats are supposed to be like. Because if you go outside, it's no longer underground. It's no longer hip-hop, this hardcore boom-bap sound. Outside of that, from many other people, underground heads, it's not hip-hop. So you have a certain thing, and they don't really concentrate on what you see in the mainstream, catchy hooks. You don't hear that a lot in underground rap. You don't hear a focus and an emphasis or let me capture the crowd with this certain type of hook, which you see in mainstream. Certain type of beats that are really dancey and catchy and energetic. You're not going to see that a lot, I'm not saying at all, but a lot in underground hip-hop. And so what is the perception? It's perceived as boring. What is the perception? It's looked at as this is outdated. Same thing. Because why? It's fundamental hip-hop. It's basic, fundamental hip-hop. Now, what's the whole point of all this? Even though they'll never be popular, the Spurs will never be popular. Not under Coach Popovich, not under Timothy Duncan. Even though underground rap will never be popular. It will never be like mainstream rap because it's focused on lyrics and your casual fan is not into lyrics like that. The thing is this. It's still both respected even though it's not popular. And they should stay in their lanes. The Spurs should be the Spurs. If it works, it works. Underground rap, it's never going to be popular, but hey, it's always going to be respected. It's always going to be respected. And underground rappers should never get discouraged for what they do that's never going to be popular. It's never going to be popular. As much as backpackers and underground heads get so disgruntled and, oh, the pop this, the mainstream that, it's never going to be popular. But guess what? Still do what you do and do what you do well. Because why? Even more, the more mainstream rappers respect the underground cats. You look at, remember Jay-Z. What did he say? He wished he could ride. He wanted to ride like Talib Kweli. So he respected the more underground rappers. But his thing was more money. You look at Christian hip-hop. Look at Lecrae. You look at this new mixtape. Who did he have on there? He had on Humble Beast. You had your Odd Thomas. You had your Prop. You had your Braille. He loves these underground guys. Even though they're not as popular as he is, he said he would go to their shows. He's like one of their biggest fans. So that tells you, look, you're not going to be popular, but you're going to be respected. Spurs will never be popular, but they're going to be respected. Underground will never be popular, but keep doing what you do because you're respected for it, even though in the mainstream and everybody ain't gonna like it. So that's my thoughts, man. The Spurs, yeah, they're boring. You know what I'm saying? Compared to other forms of basketball like Oklahoma City or, fast-paced Lob City, the Clippers. But it's winning and it works. Yeah, underground is going to be not respected, not going to be popular like your LPs and, your company flows and all these underground guys. Yeah, it's never going to be popular. But it's going to be respected. So, stay in your lane. Don't try to be something you're not. That's my thoughts, man. Love to hear yours. This is Proceed with Caution Blog. Kobe sucks. And we know that he's sitting at home watching playoffs. Kobe sucks and I'm out. Triples.